I'm deeply honored and also amazed to be among this year's award honorees. I've attended this event many times in the past, and I've always left inspired by the outstanding women being recognized. Never once did I imagine that I might be standing here. And I think it's because everything I've ever done has been tied to what I deeply believe in and what I'm passionate about. And I always thought of what I do as a calling, not a job, and I can't imagine doing anything else. I did not set out to pursue a career in libraries and public history, but it was probably inevitable. At age 7, when I received my very first library card, I gravitated almost immediately in the library to a set of books with bright orange covers. Known as the Childhood of Famous Americans series, these were biographies of historical figures focusing on their formative years. I read every single one I could get my hands on. Most of the subjects were men, but I was elated to discover that among the books were a number of female heroes and role models that I had never heard of before. Sacagawea, Jane Addams, Maria Mitchell, Clara Barton, and many others. To this day, I can recall the feeling of empowerment that I felt learning about their amazing lives. I majored in history in college and graduate school, intending to become a college professor. When I finished my doctoral degree, however, university positions were very hard to find, and so I accepted a job as a history editor at the State Library here in Richmond, intending to stay a year or two until the academic job market eased. But at the Library of Virginia, I discovered an incredible collection documenting all aspects of Virginia's history across 4 centuries, and realized few people knew about it. The general public had no idea that housed within the library's walls were untold stories, not just of well-known Virginians, but of ordinary men and women from all backgrounds and walks of life. And I just vowed that I was going to do whatever I could to change that. So working with colleagues who shared that vision, we launched a variety of initiatives that included women, African Americans, Indigenous people, and others in the past whose lives had rarely been studied, hoping, as we said, to rewrite Virginia history one life at a time. We digitized and shared our collections online and invited the public in to our beautiful new building that opened in 1997, where we hosted and continue to host a variety of programs and path-breaking exhibitions that also open up windows into that past. I'm particularly proud of the library's To Be Sold exhibition in 2011, which took an honest look at the domestic slave trade here in Richmond, and the current exhibition focused on the perspectives of Virginia's Indigenous people. Now, I want to be clear, I did not do this alone. I've been extremely fortunate to work with a supportive board, many members of which are here today, and dedicated staff who believe in that mission. And the work matters. We all stand on the shoulders of those who've gone before us, yet if we don't know their stories, our understanding of who we are is just not complete. The history we learn must be true and real and reflect all the people who have contributed and called themselves Virginians and Americans over the last 400 years. I am extremely grateful for the opportunity that I had to bring this shared history to life, especially now when understanding who we are as a nation and a people has never been more important. Thank you so much for this honor.